Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
to feel-good stories and messages of hope.
A few jokes and live calling.
Highlighting local businesses.
Discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying a delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Give us a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. Freddie, you have to get up. We've got a morning show to do.
Just give me 5 more minutes. Where'd I put my hat?
Come on, Freddie. You don't have time. Get out of bed.
I can never find my hat when I need it.
We'll get the hat at the studio. Let's go. Pour yourself some coffee and get to the studio because it's time for the morning show.
Now, where's my bell?
Welcome to the morning show with Dawn and Freddie S., the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
Welcome to the final day of Monday.
Oh, it's Monday again?
Yeah.
Wow, every week, Monday again.
Monday on a Friday.
Monday again on a Friday.
That's right, gotta have pancakes.
Happy Monday, Friday to you. Good morning,
look
everyone.
at JJ.
Nice to have JJ back with a smile on her face.
Look at her face. JJ brought in a guest. We're gonna have Riley in here in a little while.
I was thoroughly confused because I got a message from another friend of yours yesterday.
Oh, yeah, she's from Preston's.
And I didn't realize there were 2 friends of JJ. So I thought, you said, oh, my friend's coming in. So I got this lovely text and I got a lovely resume. And I said, come on in with JJ, with Jasmine. And then I get here and there's a guy standing outside. He goes, oh, I'm a friend of Jasmine. Like, wait. So anyway, you got 2 friends that you're bringing in, which is great.
He works for the Owl News, right?
Yes.
That's the newspaper part? TV
more
part?
TV.
I was telling him my TV Owl story from 15 years ago.
Okay.
When my son was there. I offered to do these cams in the radio station there and to set up what essentially you guys are doing now. But I wanted to mix the newspaper and the radio station together. And they thought that I was completely insane. And they turned me down. Really? So then me and my son went to the dean. And they turned me down again. They said, we're not ready for that. Remember, back in the day, streaming was not heard of. So they were scared to death to take a chance on something that might not work. And look at them now. Now they have all sorts of this and that and this and that.
I'm more like, look at that couch over there. It's like America's Most Wanted.
It's like the Gillespie brothers. What's the matter?
Look at the 2 of them.
Do you ever smile?
Yeah.
He's smiling.
You missed Donkey Kong yesterday.
Donkey Kong?
What was it?
Move your mic closer.
Get the
Comic-Con.
Comic-Con.
Yeah, I saw it on
MegaCon.
I saw it
UltraCon.
on the show yesterday, and
SuperCon.
UltraCon.
Comic-Con.
I went there last year, and I hope to go there this year.
I'm gonna go.
Well, we're gonna try to get a contingency up there and doing a show on the floor.
I hear some good wrestlers are gonna be there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, they canceled.
I remember last year there was like a really nice bakery area, and they had like really good cookies, and some of them were
Always
decorated
with
as
the
characters.
food there, big fella.
You were there
Always
last
with the
year?
food.
I was there last year, the year before that, and the year before that.
He goes every year.
It's funny. Last year when I went, I actually knew somebody from here. Her name was Tatiana. I don't know if you remember her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she volunteered there, and she was like, "Hi, Gordon," and I was like, "What? You know me?" And it's like, "Yeah, from Amp 2." It's like, whoa.
Everyone knows you, Gordon.
Yeah.
You're like a
Everyone
celebrity.
knows Gordon. Gordon is a celebrity, 100%.
But they have a stage there. He
Yeah.
told me. And on the stage, we are going to be doing production. And then we're going to have all of the vendors come up and interview. And we're going to push it out on social media and things like that. I mean, we may even tape some of it and put it on radio. We have to talk and see how he wants to pursue this. But that's been around for years. I didn't even know that was there.
Yeah, I
didn't
just found
realize-
out
you
about
guys
that
like
4
it
years
too?
ago.
Ever been to UltraCon, Comic-Con?
I've been to SuperCon.
This is SuperCon too? are you, Lois
SuperCon's
Lane?
crazy.
There's a Comic-Con. There's Comic-Cons in Miami, Tampa, Orlando, and Tallahassee.
And what's SuperCon?
SuperCon's in Miami. MegaCon,
Is Orlando?
Orlando. UltraCon's in West Palm Beach.
Yeah.
And there's also a small one called Sunrise Comic Con that I went to a few months ago.
So
That
let me
one's
get
the Tallahassee one,
so let
right?
me get this right. You
No.
guys go to all of these things, right?
No.
You don't, but he
Gordon
does.
I go to two, maybe. I went to the SuperCon, but
Do you
it's-
dress up?
yeah,
I do.
Why?
I just wear my Deadpool shirt.
I just
A
have
dead pusher.
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Or
Not
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
That's why I said
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
You guys dress up when you go?
I do.
Dress up, yeah.
You dress up? What do you dress up as?
Those creepy dolls.
Characters, like different characters from video games.
Really?
Like movies, stuff like that. Yeah.
JJ, you go?
I've never been.
You want to go? You want to dress up?
No. I don't do
JJ,
dress
come out of your shell. You got to dress up. We're going to go on Star Trek. You guys know Star Trek?
Yeah, I know Star Trek.
You know Star
Spock.
Trek?
I'm more of a Star Wars
Picard.
person.
What did you go dress up as, Brooklyn?
This year when I went, I dressed up as Nezuko, and it was really cute because there was this little girl and she came up to me and asked for a picture, and it was so adorable. And she
Did you
was
have the
so
bamboo in the
sweet.
mouth?
No, I didn't, because that would have been too much.
Bamboo in the mouth.
That
Who we
you have to
talking
watch the show to understand that.
show is
Bamboo
this
in the
from?
mouth.
What
That
show?
sounds
Demon
uncomfortable.
Slayer.
Oh, Demon.
That sounds uncomfortable in about 4 different ways.
All right, you guys know the, I want to say voice actress, the anime, whatever, of Horoku?
Heroku.
That
No.
Zachary always talks about?
You know Heroku? Zachary's girlfriend?
No.
nothing.
And I think
You know
anyway,
Heroku?
she's the voice actress. I think she's going to be joining us on the midday show on Monday.
But do you know Heroku? Do you know that?
There's
Is that the name of the
Megatron?
character or
There's a
the
few-
voice
she's kind of
actress?
got like orange
Name of
hair.
the-
and
Name of the
Do you
act?
know like the
Name of
actress's
the
name?
Carrie.
Carrie.
Carrie?
Keri.
What show is
But
it
look
from?
up the character. You guys don't know the character either?
No.
Depends on what show it is.
Why? If I give you the show, you'll know the character. You just don't know the character.
I don't really.
You're funny.
It's
You're funny.
The only
I
anime
only watch the shows that I like, and I only cared about the characters in the shows I
Found
like.
it?
Yeah, I found her.
I only like a few
It's like
anime.
okay. Here's an example. Rob Paulson. You know what I know him best as?
What?
Yakko from Animaniacs, Carl from Jimmy Neutron, and actually there's a lot
I
he
think
did.
I met him.
Pinky from Pinky and the Brain. Yeah, I met him last week.
Pinky in the Brain? He was Pinky?
Yep.
Then I know him.
Wow, that's been around a long time.
Yeah, he's basically a living legend in voice acting for
Do you
animation.
guys just know life through animation and voice acting?
Do you think you realize that's all animation is real fake, right? That's not life.
Well, maybe it is. Maybe it's just cartoon life.
What?
It's another
Don't start.
dimension.
It's another dimension.
You see what
no,
you're doing?
The thing
Yeah,
about
I know.
cartoons, like animation, is that they connect to people by showing how relatable they could be. Like they always show
Remember?
character development. They show all the lore. They show all the the tragedies all of these characters went through.
She's-
Slow the train down.
She's Tigress from Kung Fu Panda and Katana from Mortal Kombat. I didn't know.
The
I thought that's
voice or
Angelina
the-
Jolie.
The voice.
Is that cool?
Yeah, that's cool. I've never.
Which
heard of
Tigress? Because I'm pretty sure that's
From
Angelina Jolie.
Legends
Kung
of
Fu Panda.
Awesomeness.
Oh, the Nickelodeon show. Yeah, I know that one.
Okay, so getting back to this reality, it's
She's really nice. So she says, yes, I'll come on the show. So I
It's-
think
really
Monday.
yeah. Well, this is going to be a train wreck. It's like you want me to believe that Batman and Robin is real life. Superman is real life.
No.
My cousin jumped off a roof and broke his leg thinking that Superman was real. He put on towel around his neck and jumped off the roof.
I'm not saying the character is real. I'm saying what they embodied is real. Like for Batman, he's all about justice. For Superman, he's all about being a good person. Like even in the movie, he said, that's where you're wrong, Lex. you see me as an alien, as some sort of threat, when I'm as human as anyone could be.
So
where
that's
I
the
wake
message.
up, I put on my clothes, and
So
get through
Dawn
the
is
rest
not
of the
an
day.
alien; she's a human. That's the message.
No, the point is that Superman sees the good in everyone, and that's a lesson there. You have to see the good in everyone.
Okay, you
That
see
is
the good
true.
in everyone.
I try to.
Brooklyn
You gotta
always
watch more of
does.
that cartoon. What about you, JJ? You see the good in everyone? I ask you because I can see the frown on your face already. You see the good in everyone? Uh-huh.
It's hard nowadays.
Uh-huh. You gotta watch more of this. What is it? Who is it?
Animation.
Lex Luthor
Superman.
or Superman?
I was giving an example of Superman, but it's basically like how everyone feels when they see their characters, all these characters out. It's someone they can relate to, someone they
Gotcha.
can learn from.
All right, so today you guys are going to work on together a piece on superheroes and what characteristics they embody for positive humanity.
What?
Should we?
Like Superman embodies,
You get this guy in like
good
the
in
third
people.
world over
Batman embodies.
Justice.
So you're going to go through some of the top characters, and you're going to find the video, and you're going to help him, and you're going to come up with the context Superman embodies and why it is so relatable. Why animation is so relatable. You got to fix your glasses. You're killing me.
So basically,
Why animation
make
is so
a
relatable
make a
to people.
segment
Exactly.
about
I can't.
like how
You look like the
His
nutty
ears are
professor.
crooked.
What's wrong with your glasses?
His ears are
I don't
crooked.
know. Andrew pointed it out on Wednesday, and everyone else is pointing it
Well,
out
maybe
now.
we have to go to the eye doctor.
I think I do.
Pretty sure
Exactly.
we're supposed to change our glasses every 2 years or something.
Okay.
And we digress, but yes, exactly. You're going to put a segment together on the, I don't know the importance, but the relatability of animation to humanity and the good in it. That it's not just I'm watching animation or cartoons.
Princess
It's-
Leia,
Basically,
you're
there's
killing me.
Cartoons are
Actually-
not like just for kids. There's something
Right.
anyone can relate to.
But there's a meaning of a greater good.
Mm.
And it's a good versus evil. I mean, there's so many things, there's so many genres and themes to it. Don't you see that? Even Cinderella. I mean, and they don't even do that anymore. They don't even have Disney movies where the female is like cleaning floors. She's all
so
empowered
funny.
now and she doesn't need anybody
You
else.
look like the nutty professor.
He's cracking me up.
I'm sorry.
What happened to the glasses? Let me see your glasses. Lord have mercy.
Look at the ear. The arms are a
Just
little
don't
crooked.
break them.
When you don't break them, you see that? They're not even. What you do?
Probably sat on them.
They need to be heated up and then twisted back on your face. Or you
All
got
right,
Literally
listen, you're
that.
graduating, right?
Yes.
So part of our Ant Media Future is caps off for a cause because Dana Sardano is emceeing the event. We're going to have either all the graduates or everybody go through and find something that resonates with them. Kind of like their motto and what that is. Then we're going to take a picture and put it in like a Polaroid looking
Those are
frame.
all women.
It doesn't, but again, they're talking animation. There's still underlying
Guys ain't
themes
gonna want to
everything.
animate.
They're
be
not
associated
You mean
animated,
like
but-
with
quote
women.
up a quote that we like or
Do you
something?
love yourself unconditionally? Revel in your greatness. Know yourself. The things that are important to them as they graduate and they cross the stage.
What did you take? The fairy
Knowing
godmother
your
pill this
purpose.
morning?
What is
Lord
your
have
purpose?
mercy.
Why? Are you just on the dark side of the moon today?
No, guys are tough. They're warriors. They don't have time to be mushy mushy.
Anyway, so
And that's what's wrong.
I don't
with
think we have any
society
guy
nowadays.
graduates. We've got Brooklyn. We've got Sydney.
You're gonna relate to this book?
I mean, mental health is very important, even
Thank
for
you.
You're not
guys
talking
too.
about mental health. I'm talking about the relationship.
Look at this one.
Look at that one.
Love yourself unconditionally.
There you go. There's Gordon. Show Gordon a picture of himself. Put on glasses.
Know
crooked.
yourself. Knowledge your worthiness and revel in your greatness. Choose joy.
Do
There's
you
so many
choose
things.
joy?
Me?
Not you.
Oh.
I mean,
You choose joy.
guys at your
Choose
generation
joy?
tend to neglect your
Do
mental
you
health.
choose joy?
I try
Really?
to. Like, I try to.
Miles Morales himself said that.
How'd you like Wednesday here?
It was a lot. It was a lot.
That was nothing. You should have seen yesterday.
We just kept going from like 9 a.m. to whenever I left. I just it was-
You don't know what happened on Wednesday night.
What happened?
Total meltdown.
Oh.
The sound went haywire. And then apparently I made a move to try to fix it, and I knocked out the programs. I knocked out Lymphone from the radio
Oh,
station.
you did it?
I knocked out 3CX, the phone line system. I knocked out the board.
What did you do?
I reset the red box.
Oh, so you knocked everything out.
Yeah, but nobody told me that if I unplugged that, it knocked everything out.
Human error, Gio, because last night we were running the teleprompter for Brielle,
That wasn't my fault.
and all of a sudden the teleprompter stops. And Andrew runs up and she's live on radio and she's live. He had put his earpods in, and his earpods were connected to the iPad. So
Now, whose fault is that? There should be no earpod connection.
So we need to
on the
unconnect it because you disconnected the iPad for this poor
I
girl.
didn't disconnect it. I wanted to hear the sound if it had grain in it. So we have this massive grain thing going on, and nobody can figure out why. But yesterday was perfect sound. So it comes and goes. So
Like
it's
the
like The
Gremlins.
Exorcist. There's a demon in here.
Don't scare Gordon.
Every
Should
time
see
you
his
say
face.
gremlin, I just picture their laughs from the movie.
It's kind of what runs around in places and it just destroys for fun. They
So-
do things for fun.
So yesterday was busy as well.
Oh my gosh.
So Gato was in here throwing wires, trying to figure out why the noise. Every time he came up with an answer, I would call Gio. Says, "Okay, here's the answer." Nope, that doesn't work. Nope, that doesn't work.
Go again?
Nope, that doesn't go. Nope, all day. So by the end of the day, I'm like shot. I'm like trying this thing all day with him and no resolution. But I'm supposed to be a cheery character in the
You
book.
are, because being gremlin-y doesn't help. Find the one that resonates with you.
Be mindful of other thoughts and actions when they fail. Oh, there you go. Let me see. Let me see what I look like. I'm looking very luscious. I'm very sexy. Look at me.
Ooh.
Ooh, I'm lusciousness.
What's it say? Do you live in the now? Do you live in the now? JJ,
Yeah.
You do?
how do you do that?
Is that you?
I don't know. I just do it.
You can stay present.
Yeah.
Your mind doesn't go out skirting.
Well, sometimes.
Do you
Sometimes
feel
I
you're
think
changing?
Of course. I mean, you're always changing.
Yeah, but ever since you've come here, you've changed. You're
Yeah.
like a different person. You're not as, what's the word I'm looking for?
what are you going to say?
You were more susceptible to other like the whole world was ice cream and candy, and like things happen in your life that change that perspective.
Yeah.
You're more of a realist, if that's a word.
I guess that's life.
It is life, but it's okay to be a realist. But
Yeah.
don't forget your babiness, because we all have a child in us. That's why we play with dolls. I still have my G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip. Matter of fact, that guy has an original.
You in touch with your inner child?
Me? Absolutely. I feed it every day. I make you laugh over everything. We talked about your mom yesterday, you laugh.
Oh my gosh.
You talk
I
about
know.
anything, I can make
Well,
a joke about
I'm
everything.
thinking about you relating to your inner child. What's that like? What does that feel like for you?
What does it feel like?
Like, is it relatable? Do you go back to little Freddie and like what little Freddie did, or do you just find joy in your
No,
inner
little Freddie.
child?
No. We gotta go further with little Freddie. I was a curious kid,
Yeah.
and I didn't like things that didn't work without an explanation. And
You
I
still
I
don't.
find out that I still don't, and it really aggravates me to no end. If something doesn't work, and you explain why it doesn't work, I'm good, including humans. So if something's going on in your life that doesn't let you be you, I want to know about it so we can fix it. If we can't fix it, and we got an issue like we have right now with Sal.
I need to find out what chakra that is. I need to ask Dana what that chakra is. The things that aggravate you if
It's not
there's not a
chakra.
clear
It's the wax in my
explanation.
ears. There's no
I mean,
chakra.
it's possible she's watching
Chakra.
right now and she might text it to you.
Dana, if you know the answer, let us know.
Oh Lord,
What chakra?
taking me to the principal.
For me, with the whole question, do you live in the now? I guess I live in the now by appreciating that I'm here for every day that I'm here for.
That's right, and I can see that. What about you, Gordon?
I have a little problem with it because sometimes I think of too much in the future.
Why?
because I just get nervous about like some things. Like if, oh no, what happens if I don't make this thing, or what happens if I can't make this thing?
Then you try again.
All right.
See, the object of the game, when you try something
Keep
and
moving
you don't
forward.
get it done on time, is not the same thing as not getting it done. There are two different things. If you don't get it done on time, then you got to finish it that night and send it in. Don't wait till you come back, because then you're going to feel like I didn't get it done. Do you understand?
Yeah.
If you feed the negative grows bigger than the positive.
As humans, we tend to struggle and fail, but if we keep moving forward, we will succeed.
See, I don't think we fail.
I don't think we fail at all.
I don't think we fail at anything. I think maybe there's just another way, or we have to do something different, but I don't ever think it's a fail.
I think it's more
It's
like
a we
the
go again.
feeling that people feel when they think they fail.
I know, but why do people feel they fail?
Why do you?
Like, what could failure be? What
Why
could
do you
poten-
feed
possibly
failure?
fail at?
Why do you feel it? Feed it.
I don't feel it.
No, I know,
Feed
but
it.
why do you think people feel
I
they fail?
guess, okay, from what I know, I think people feel like they fail when something doesn't go their way. Like, they're aiming for this job and they did work so hard for it, only for them not to get it. That
Okay, so
would
you go
probably
for
be
another
the-
job.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with having. You know Michael Jordan?
Yes.
Okay, he always said that he took more shots missed than he did made. And he was one of the greatest ball players in the history of basketball. Wayne Gretzky, you know who he is? You know, the hockey player, greatest scorer
Okay.
in the history of the NHL. He took more shots than anybody else. If you take a shot, you get a chance to score. But if you're going to feel that if I don't do this, I'm a failure, then you're never going to take that shot because you're afraid to fail. So that's called feeding failure.
We actually talked about this on the social circle on Wednesday.
Yeah, I
It's like
heard.
we were
Why-
all talking.
Why was
about-
there tears in here?
There were tears
Yeah, some of the kids were really upset. What happened?
on Wednesday.
Yeah, there was some conversations and people got up and said, "Never mind, I'm leaving." I'm like, "Whoa, what happened?" It
That
was-
happened?
No.
What time was
I
that
mean,
social
Ashley
thing?
had to leave because she had class, but. that's
So
not-
it was smooth riding.
Yeah.
Maybe you
it's-
dreamt that.
No. It's okay. Tell me what
Yeah,
they
what
were
you guys
talking
talk about?
So we were talking about how like us as like college students in our 20s, like we look at other people our age and other people around us on social media, and we feel like we're not where we are, or, like where we're
left
supposed to
behind.
be, and there's a lot of pressure on us, and we are constantly feeling the pressure to be better, to be something, and so that's kind of where I think that failure idea comes from. That fear of being a failure it comes from the people around us. Like
The
it
social
comes-
media, the
yeah.
perfection of social
So you're
media.
listening to others,
expectation.
but you're
The
listening to
expectation.
others as opposed to listening to yourself.
It's not so much as listening to others, it's seeing others succeed and not being where they are.
How old are these others? Your age?
Yeah, like
So they're more
The
advanced.
influencers that you see, everything's perfect. They've got the perfect body, the perfect numbers, the perfect views, the everything, the bank accounts, the sponsorships, the endorsements. They can be 20, they can be in college, and then they feel like they're in college and they're trying to get their foot out in the right door, but they can't compare to the social media side of it. The perfection of what it is. So what did you guys come up with?
well, Heather said a really good quote. She said comparison is the thief of joy.
Yeah.
And
It is.
that's well, like her and Jay were really into the conversation. They were really talking about it. Jay's a little more experienced because she's older than the rest of us, so she was like, just live your life, do what you want to do now. Don't dwell on the future too much, you know. You have time. So just do it. That's kind of what the message was.
It's tough to live the future when you're having a hard time with the present.
Yeah.
So, the future is going to be whatever the present you make. I learned that the hard way. But the object of the game here, you guys are so young that you have your whole life ahead of you. So the only thing you got to do is just get up and do whatever it is. It isn't about doing it perfectly. It's about doing it and letting the chips fall where they are, because others are going to give you an opportunity to grow. The idea you did with the magazine. I spoke to the guys yesterday from
Ultracon?
Ultracon. They were blown away. And I said, let me show it to you. He says, really? We could do an animation movie? No, it's going to take more than just you. It's going to take a lot of people to do an animation. But can it be done? Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Anything can be done. You can own your magazine or a newspaper as opposed to just writing for one. You know, your name goes on the bottom of the check. And if it takes 10 years to do it, then it takes 10 years to do it. Another guy comes in here, he does it in 15 minutes. But let's look back at why they are where they are. Because sometimes it ain't what you know, it's who you know. So sometimes you get a little boost in life. Come on in. You get a little boost in life, and it's done because you only see the outside. You don't see the secrets that happen on the inside. That's what happens. So don't judge their success by your success. And don't feed fear. And don't feed failure. Because the only failure is not trying.
Right.
No matter what circle you're in, no matter what conversation you're in, and a new idea that comes along, you know, you do a magazine that all of a sudden you want to play the puzzle game, you click on it.
That? Was it good?
Did I see it? I've been selling it. Do you know that what you put out is worthy of having sponsors put money into it? Because now they're beginning to see that the community reach is there. It isn't just about reading. It's also about participating. And I was talking to the gentleman here before. Maybe we turn it into a voice magazine. With the damn thing, the card, Siri will read it to you while you're driving because people don't want to read no more. True?
Right.
It's hard to grab someone's attention and keep it.
That's the deal. See, you just gotta be different. And that's what different means. Being different means doing things a little bit different than anybody else. And dun 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 dun.
He's tall.
That's different. I gotta tell you, in baseball, the analogy that I always talk about, back in the day, if you threw 100 miles an hour, you were a major league candidate. But if I can throw a curveball at 80 miles an hour, I'm going to get you out more than that fastball. That I can guarantee you because the eye is not accustomed to seeing a breaking ball. You're a curveball. Nobody sees you coming. But you have to believe that.
So you guys have the advantage right now, and you probably don't realize it.
You don't realize it.
Well, JJ, you might. That people can't. The job market right now is not so great.
It's a little difficult.
And it's certainly not so great for people getting out of college. So they sit home and they look for things. You have something. You've been here for a year.
Yeah.
You've got the skills. You've got the opportunity to stay with us until something else pops up for you. You've got a built-in letter of recommendation. You've got built-in networking. So you have more, all of you, than a lot of other people do in this field. Because they're still looking to get their foot in the door at this level. And then a whole nother level. But you got to start somewhere. And what you've learned in the remotes you've done and to start the show on time,
Yeah.
they'd all be lucky to have you. We may not let you go, but they'd be lucky to get you.
Object of the game is that you're competing for one seat in the room with 1,000 people walking through the door. So you have to be able to be at the right place at the right time. An opportunity comes up and we have to do the grunt work. I've been doing grunt work all my life.
Yeah.
These cameras, this studio was all grunt work. Taking things that nobody wanted. Doing shoots for hours. I did a shoot at the DNC. I was on my feet for 16 hours. And I'm going to tell you, it was rough. But that guy rewarded me with 12 years of production. Helped me pay my bills. So you have to remember, I never forget when Obama asked his college graduate, what do you want to do when you graduate? He says, I want to be the president and CEO of... And Obama says, would you take a janitor's job? And he says, no. I didn't go to college to be a janitor. He says, what if the president of the United States gave me an endorsement to be the janitor at this big company from me, and I promise you in 10 years you're going to be the CEO? And the kid said no. On the air. He said no. Even if you take that gig and you last a year with that letter. You don't think Obama's going to be looking at you or the president's going to be looking you up, make sure you're okay? And then something else comes. You see, Obama didn't tell him to take that job for a lifetime. He told him, take the letter and let's see what you do. And I bet you the president would have called him in less than 3 months. And he would have put him in a position of acknowledgement. But people don't take the chance because they feed fear.
In my experience, I recently had a job as a janitor. My buddy hooked me up in Fort Lauderdale at the port, Everglades. There's a huge crane shop there where they make like the cargo boxes and stuff like that. And I had a janitor role there for a few months, and I learned a lot of stuff you'd never see if you're not like, when you go into a building like looking for trash and looking for things to clean, you look at the building from like almost like it backwards, and you learn stuff that like, I learned stuff that I apply like outside of the workplace as well. Like after my first week, I went home, I was like, my room was spotless. You know, another time I was driving home and there was a bunch of trash on the side of the road, and it, you know, driving back and forth past it for a few months, I finally grabbed a few garbage bags
and
then
picked it up.
I filled like about 10 garbage bags full of stuff. I go back there a few months later. Now they have there's a new sign there, and it said no trespassing and no dumping. So
And that's because you did what you did.
I put some gloves on. I had a day off. I went my normal route, and I always saw, you know, like mattresses, furniture, like lots of stuff thrown off, like old tires, like lots of. It was like in the woods, sort of. So it was like tossed away. So I put in like an hour of side work and filled a bunch of trash, and it looks like it made a difference in the city, which is pretty cool. It's by the airport, like tucked behind it. There's like this side back road that not a lot of people know about. And as I was cleaning it, a guy pulled over and he said, "Hey, I know you didn't do this," and he sort of thanked me, you know, while I was doing the job. And he said they should put cameras in this area to spot whoever's doing it, because it's probably a problem that a lot of the locals notice as well, because there was like a lot of stuff thrown out to the side of the road, sort of thing. And so that janitor role, that story is very interesting because.
What did you learn as being a janitor? Like a life lesson.
Besides cleaning roads.
Right.
Well, I learned it could apply to, you know, out of the work as well. That's a good question.
Well, you also
Give me a second to think on it.
when you interview for a job, not everybody does what you did. So you have some kind of discipline. That's important. You give off discipline. That's important. You know, the interview doesn't begin when you start talking. The interview begins when you walk in the building, wherever you're going to be interviewed from. There are cameras everywhere, and they watch everything that you do. They watch your social media. They watch whether or not you're a hothead. They watch whether or not you're going to burn my business down. Are you going to start revoking my employees? This all begins before you speak. So I get the impression that if you did that, we got to go a little bit further here, because now I'm curious. Because all of a sudden, you're a guy that I can rely on. Just think about that. That small thing you did can turn into something fantastic.
Going back to, I thought of something. Going back to a life lesson I learned from being a janitor is everyone has a role, whether it's on a team, on a company, at a job. And if you know, stay in your lane and you do your role, and you don't become a clog in the machine, things run a lot smoother.
Yep.
On a day-to-day basis and a week-to-week basis. One of the small roles I had, you know, just taking out the trash. A lot of mechanics, electricians are in and out of that place that I was working, the workshop, and they would become steaming mad if their station wasn't clean, if their spot wasn't clean, if the trash was full. You know, it's like one of those little things that gets them ticked off and gets them going. So as long as everyone plays their role, everyone has some responsibility and some dignity in their work, then it makes the workplace run a lot smoother.
It takes a village.
Do you know Bill Belichick?
The expatriated coach, and now
Most
I think he's
winningest coach?
coaching
Well, now he's all
Carolina.
over the place. He's with the Banana Republic or whatever. But that's how he taught his program. Exactly what you just quoted. Everybody just got to do their job, and we will be champions for 17 years. And he proved it.
I love sports, and I do believe in role players just as much as the superstar. You know, it's good to give the big bucks to the best players, but role players and people that know. Udonis Haslam, for example.
Sure.
All he did was, foul hard and rebound.
Mm-hmm. So he had to do.
And he'd sit in that baseline jumper, and what has he got?
So he had to do.
3 rings now. So
all you have to do is do your role.
Are you from here?
I'm from South Florida, yes.
Are your parents military?
No. My father was from Michigan. He was a carpenter, and my mom is from New York.
He looks like he's a military kid, right?
Because he's not afraid to dig in and do what he's got to do to get it done.
Well, he's a senior, too.
Yeah, but we've had seniors that we've worked with.
Yeah, we've had a lot of people.
We were just talking about it this morning, I think, and it's not even just your generation. It's the work culture as a whole. There's so much apathy, and there's no consequences to people not doing their job to a higher level because they get a do-over and a do-over and a do-over.
Yeah, but I want to do this another way. I want to do
we
this
can do
the
it
other
another
way.
way.
No, I want to do this the other way.
Okay.
So I want to ask them to be us, and let's be them. So let's do some role change here. So you guys are us. And in here, Dawn and I come in as interns. We're, we're seniors, juniors, and everything beneath.
Mm-hmm.
And we're afraid to make a mistake, and we're very shy. And we sit like this. All day we sit like
I don't
this.
even mean them. I just mean
Hold
the
on.
workplace
I
as a
want to
whole.
know, how do you encourage behavior? What do you think is an encouraging movement to get people motivated? I'm going to start with you.
Me?
Yeah. You're me. You're Dawn. How do you motivate people?
Dawn. I don't know. The thing that helped me coming into this internship was actually the tour of the studio itself. Getting familiarized with the space.
Right.
A lot of the interviews that I've been doing lately, it's all over Zoom. I never get to see the space that the people are working in, and it kind of feels like a separation, distant. So there's a lack of trust kind of there. So I feel like doing that, it builds a trust. It gets you familiarized with the environment.
Well, you love equipment. You love cameras. You love lights.
It's interesting because people that apply for the program, can I do a phone call? And sometimes they say yes, and sometimes they say come to the studio, and they always say, oh, well, I'll come to the studio if. And then they can't make the time, or not the right day, or 3 weeks goes by, oh, can I come in now? But you're saying it's a benefit. Mm-hmm. So I should go back to, you got to come into the studio for an interview. We're not doing this on the phone.
Skin to skin.
Just like Andrew says, go back to how we started. We've digressed to make it more simplistic based on COVID protocols. And Andrew's like, no, stick with what got to us where we are. And you say the same thing.
I also feel like you kind of explained what you guys were when I first came here, and that also helped. A lot of places, they just want to hear straight up about you, about what you can bring, but they don't really explain. There's only so much they put in the job description, and sometimes it's just not enough to get a good idea. And you can do research and stuff, see their website, but it doesn't compare to what the person that actually owns the company could tell about their own company. And they don't explain what they do. They don't explain what their company is about. So I liked that when I came here, you guys were telling me what you guys were about, what you guys did, what each person's roles were, and it again created that familiarity.
Well, can you explain to a person Wednesday?
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard to explain.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
It's tough to explain what we do because there's so many different things that pull in different directions. You're sitting in the corner with one person doing something, putting it on the board. This one's doing her thing over here. When she comes in here, I got to look for her. I can't find her.
I like this computer.
Okay, but you can come and say, hey, how are you?
Okay.
I know I wasn't there much for Wednesday, but if
you weren't there at all.
If I would say, by the way you guys put it as a bad day, I would just say...
It wasn't a bad day. It was a busy day.
And we're back to feeding.
It was actually a really good day.
It was a great day. You still don't get it. You still don't get it. You have in your hands the keys to something amazing. I see it as amazing. And when I talk to those guys who are professionals for 36 years in that business that you like to dwell in, they said that's amazing. They've never seen that before. So forget about bad days. Let's not even have that conversation. Okay? You have good days. You have some days that are better than others, but we don't have bad days. Doesn't make a difference. And again, I'm being us. I'd rather be you. Because you guys are the ones that have to teach us what it is that motivates you. There are times that I don't think I'm reaching you at all.
I guess for me, what reached me are like very inspirational quotes I hear from all these shows and movies. Like this one I know where it goes, "You got the makings of greatness, but you got to take the helm and chart your course, no matter the squall."
Like him.
Oh, he is a squall. Gato is a squall. I mean, there are bits and pieces in here of people who've been doing this long enough, and they know the march. You know the march. You know that we push. We go to La Mesa, and what a well-oiled machine that was. That video you guys put out there was amazing, if you understand the business. Now, if you don't understand the business, and you don't understand what the hell's going on, but you have a business, then the segue of showing them how what you do can help them is the trick. You have a touch, a magical touch, but it's this big. And I need it to be this big. And I need you to be more sociable. I need you to learn to be more sociable with people, to talk to more people, to interview more people. We have the intern segment. You should be jumping on that every day you're here. Jumping. Because you're that good. You're really that good. It's scary how good you can be. And people, I don't like to put you on the spot, but the truth is the truth. I'll compare what you do to anybody else at this level. I want to make it bigger. Mm-hmm. Status quo has never been my style. And look around us. Just, how many production studios do you know look like this?
Riley walked in. We were just turning the lights. He was here before we were here this morning. And I turned the light, and he goes, "Wow."
It looks like a museum.
I'm like, well,
It looks like an art museum.
you don't realize it when you're on the outside, right? What were you thinking? You had no idea.
From the outside, I didn't really have any expectations. I heard it was just a studio, so I expected equipment, but I was shocked when I walked in. It looks like an art museum, and there's a space. Each chair has its own setup, which is cool. One of the things Freddie said was make yourself at home, and it seems like that's what
we
about.
do. Yeah.
That's what it's about.
We tell them that all the time. And if I had more room, I would fill it.
Morning.
I love the throwbacks. I love the things that brought. You guys listen to music with your earphones and all that. That had a history. That originated from somewhere, and most of it I've seen where it came from, and I love that. And there he goes. He's Mr. Hands-on.
All right, let's take a commercial break because I want to play the commercial so everyone knows what's happening on May 12th. So more to come on the other side of this commercial break. We'll be right back.
Looking for music that brings back the memories? True Oldies FLA is South Florida's premier destination for timeless hits from the 1960s, 70s, and 80s. Brought to you by M2 TV Network. Broadcasting across multiple FM and HD stations, including 95.3 FM in Delray Beach and Boca Raton, 95.9 FM in Palm Beach County, 96.9 FM in Broward County and North Miami-Dade, and 106.9 FM on the Treasure Coast. True Oldies, FLA. Feel good music that spans generations.
Have you ever met a single person in your life that enjoys paying taxes? No, no one does. If you can't sleep at night because you have a huge problem with the IRS, I've got some free advice for you. This service is strictly limited to individuals that owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes. And if you qualify, we can guarantee that you won't be writing a big fat check to the IRS, or our services cost you nothing. The first 100 people that call today will get a free tax consultation worth $500. Stop worrying about your IRS problem. We can help you, we promise. Call the tax doctor right now. I mean right now to learn more.
800-234-0316. 800-234-0316. 800-234-0316. That's 800-234-0316.
AMP Media Futures Foundation presents Caps Off for a Cause. Join us at Crazy Uncle Mike's. Enjoy light bites, a drink, entertainment, networking. Ticket donations, $36. Sponsorship opportunities available. May 12th, 5 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. 6450, North Federal Highway, Boca Raton, Florida, 33487.
Are you looking for the cheapest prices on car insurance? Then call the Cheap Car Insurance Hotline right now. Hey, you're guaranteed to save money on your car insurance. Most car insurances can be canceled at any time. That means if you find a better deal, you can switch right away. We're not just one company. We offer most of the major brands of car insurance. We're like a discount supermarket for car insurance. And it doesn't matter if you have a good record or a bad driving record. Our agents are experts at finding you the right car insurance for your needs. Our average customer saves hundreds of dollars a year when they call us to switch. So why don't you make this 100% free call right now and see how much you can save on your car insurance?
855-815-9787. 855-815-9787. 855-815-9787. That's 855-815-9787.
Hey, listen, my friends. You've heard all about the amazing weight loss success people have been having with GL1 semaglutides. In my example, I lost 10 pounds in 4 weeks, and you could too. All you need to do is call the special toll-free number, and we'll set you up with a virtual doctor visit. Then you can place your order, and in a matter of days, you'll be on your weight loss journey to losing 10 pounds, 20 pounds, or more. Learn how you could lose 10 pounds or more in as little as 4 weeks. You'll see your results, or you can call us back, and we'll help you reach your goal. It's that simple. Listen, for as little as a few dollars a day, you can look great again and feel great by losing 10 pounds or more. That's our promise to you. Call right now for your free virtual doctor consultation and order.
800-268-9943. 800-268-9943. 800-268-9943. That's 800-268-9943. Paid for by Elevated MD.
Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft silk touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last.
Are you ready to stop playing small and step into your highest self? This isn't just a book club. It's a call to action. No fluff, no excuses, just growth. Actually, growth with some super cool people with a shared intention. Join us live at the Ubuntu Room on the Brooklyn Cafe Show Wednesdays at noon and become the greatest version of you. For more information, go to ubuntufishgallery.com. You be you, NTU, fishgallery.com.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
All right, we're back.
Cinderella's back. Well, she was back. I don't know what happened.
She went to get toasted.
She was here. She left. All good stuff. You ready for the weekend? Oh, you ready for Tuesday, I should say? Do you think today's Monday?
Monday, yeah.
Are those cherries or grapes? Grape?
Grapes.
Did she just hope two fingers?
Yeah.
Is that like Morse code?
No, cherries.
Let's
grapes,
ask Gato the question. I'm curious to hear what he has to say about we're him and he's us.
Oh.
And how does he get them motivated to be the best that they can be?
What's the question again?
How do you get them to
Just
be?
for your studio, if you
Uh-huh.
had interns,
How would you motivate them?
how would you motivate them?
I think just using actual real world examples. I mean, when you said that you really have all of the stuff you need to be better than everyone else here at the studio, you're not wrong. A lot of our problems are that we don't have the networking, we don't have the experience. So when you do these interviews, someone else who does have that, they'll choose them over you because you just don't have the portfolio to show them. But being able to take action, like the magazine that we keep bringing up, that's one of those things that's something that separates you from someone else. Teaching people how to get to what they want to do is the biggest hurdle we have so far, because a lot of our industry is a lot of people that want to make movies, that want to do shows, that want to do graphics, but doing your own stuff is very, very hard. I've had a lot of conversations with a lot of people that are my age too, that are like, I can do the work for everyone else, but when it comes to doing work for myself, I can't do it, because it's hard to motivate your own work for you. And it's one of those things that you have to learn how to work through that through actual experience. And in this case, like I've told everybody that I've interviewed to do an internship here, we give you everything you need. If you want to meet someone cool, if you even just being here, you'll meet someone who's actually doing stuff in their own field. You can network with them, grow with them, and even be able to do your own projects.
But what motivates you then?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think for me it's changed a lot. I wasn't this way when I first got to the studio. Things happen in life that make you change the way you are.
Well, you're a Josh disciple.
That's true.
It is true.
And it's just learning that if you stay stagnant, you'll just stay stagnant. A lot of things is when you get too comfortable, you just like staying in one spot, you'll realize everyone else is moving ahead of you because you're not moving. So, like Josh, I'm very proud of where Josh is. He's doing his own work now, but you saw what it took for him to get there. All the projects he did on his own, all the graphic stuff that he would do on his own because he thought it was fun. And developing that funness in your work is what will definitely help you grow. I mean, I say I have fun with what I do. This isn't work for me because I actually enjoy what I do. I love running cables. I love doing that stuff. But finding the funness in what you do, in your work, and what you study to do is a very big part of motivating yourself into figuring out this is what I want to do in my future. So getting people to get to that point, to be like, oh, I want to do a film because I think it's fun, and get rid of that thought that, oh, I'm going to fail, or I'm not going to develop a really cool project, or when I submit this, they're not going to like it because I don't think they're going to like the script. It's the whole thing. As long as you think it's fun, like Brianna's script for her short film that I saw, you'll get it done. And the people who really don't care about anyone saying that it's bad or whatever are the people that get the movie deals because they just do that.
Can we play it at the midday show?
I think so.
I think we should see it.
I think so because I will say I'm very proud of that film because it's one of those ones that I can see that there was actual, like, I like what I'm doing. I developed the script because I thought it was fun. A lot of these scripts that you'll see, a lot of these scripts that you'll see,
so people can see you.
The thing is, like I just said, a lot of the problem that we have with student films, short films, is that we kind of start thinking other production companies are going to like it. People that actually are film-centric are not going to like it because this is not what they want to see. But as long as you think that your script is fun, if you have fun at what you're doing, people are going to love it. And having that heart to do that is very hard to find again because a lot of people have that when they come into this industry. Then you get exposed to everyone who will criticize your work, everyone who thinks that, oh, that's not what's trending right now, and then you'll kind of back off on what your own passions are. But as long as you find that, again, like I said, the people who really do make a difference in this industry are the people who don't really care about what other people are doing and just do it because they think it's fun. And then you'll realize that when they do the interview, oh, I thought this was fun. I didn't really think I was going to make a career out of it. And those are the people that are actually getting the film deals because they are not afraid to take that step. So learning how to find that again.
Yeah, just to add to that is like, I feel like a lot of students like to be like in their comfortable bubble, and I feel like you just need to get uncomfortable to get comfortable. Like you need to put yourself in situations where, I don't know, you're just jumping into stuff, and like if you really like it, you'll learn it and you'll love it.
That's our goal, is to make you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I do that all the time.
I did feel uncomfortable a lot of the times.
A lot of times. I still try to make you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But look at how you overcome.
I know. So.
And Gato, what you do on the road, forget about here because he's just a maniac in here. I just stay out of his way. But what you showed me on the road when we went to La Mesa, and you guys actually were a crew. There was like a bunch of you. There must have been 12 people on that shoot. And everybody didn't run into each other. Everybody did their job. And my goodness, that thing was on. It encouraged her to take a step, and now she opens up at night because she saw.
Is she coming in today?
I think she's either today or Monday. But she wants to tell us how she took a chance at night. And it's slow, but it's working. But a lot of this had to do with Gato putting all of this together. And I say to him, I'm going to throw a curveball on every shoot. True?
Yeah.
Every shoot, I throw something else because I want to make it bigger. And I want you to be uncomfortable. And I'm going to cross you up. And I'm going to make it even tighter. And I'm going to take something away and put something in its place. Or I'm going to put somebody across the room doing this segment. You're going to have to separate cameras. And it's coming because they're getting more complicated. Because that's what sells. That's where you want to be. And then you won't have to have those conversations anymore like you had the other day because you'll be the conversation. That's really what it comes down to. But you got to believe that.
Coming back to it, there is no failure. There's only learning. I mean, we've had shoots where we've had to learn. Music is a really big thing that we had to go through as a hurdle.
It's difficult.
And for anyone else, I mean, they might quit. I mean, I can't do it. I can't figure it out. But in my brain, like you said, if there's a way to fix it, like you want to know what that way to fix it is. And I think that when it came to stuff like that, me figuring out how do I get my cameras to the computer, how do I make this better, how do we incorporate new equipment to make the actual shoot better, it's stuff that you actively have to think on. I could just sit here and not think about it at all and just let it pass, you know. But as long as I knew that there was something wrong on the shoot, my brain has always been like, I have to try and put the effort to figure it out. So at least I knew that I tried to figure it out. Maybe someone else can, but at least that if I can come to that conclusion, I learned something on my own that can benefit us, but also benefit me. Because now I learned that by doing something that was out of my way to do, I learned something out of it, and I grew out of it. And I think a lot of my growth in the studio has been just me actually actively going and doing stuff like this, like moving the cables and stuff, because everything is an active decision. You don't have to do it. You push yourself to do it, and then after that you get comfortable doing that over and over again, and then you realize I'm doing it all the time now.
It's the execution. It's like when Ella went out with Patricia, and they sat here on Monday, and Patricia made a whole plan of what she was going to do, and they actually went and executed it on Tuesday and Wednesday. Because if an idea is only an idea until you execute it, and it may go great, it may not go great. Tuesday they learned, Wednesday they actually brought in money and sponsors, which was incredible.
I got to tell you, a dream that I always had was you get a box truck, you put a rug in there, and you put racks in there, and all the equipment is in the box truck. It's all set up. All you got to do is run the wires or wireless into the box truck, and you park the box truck in front of the place, and you do the show. And I don't care where it is, it's always going to work. The missing piece in that box truck is the white box. It's the internet. That's the only missing piece, because that white box gave me access to television studios, radios, everything. The idea, I had this 24 years ago.
He's scaring me, Andrew.
The idea of the box truck working, and Andrew, you tell me if I'm wrong, would work. That means I could do anything anywhere. Take a crew. All of a sudden, they become producers, and they're under with a microphone in front of green screens. You have all the extra room now because you have the whole facility and a couple of cameras and lights. Think about that.
I think we're going to wrap this up and get ready for center stage. You're making me nervous.
That's
You're
the
making
future.
me uncomfortable. I never get comfortable with your uncomfortable.
Oh, I think it's time we're going to go to that next level.
You ready, Gordon?
Yeah,
Gonna get your glasses fixed?
hopefully.
All right, join us at center stage today at 11:11 with Frank Alicia, Mohammed Alicia, and Michelle Chin. And then, of course, midday we have a special episode for you with Creeper Jr., one of the performers at the Aunt Media Futures Foundation Caps Off for a Cause at Crazy Uncle Mike's on May 12th. Creeper Jr., a
And a film.
3-person brother fit band, and they're amazing. 10, 13, and 14, these brothers are. They're incredible. Also, we have The Pleasures joining us and John Justice Parker. So get your tickets now.
And the film.
Well, what's the name of it?
It's called Untitled Project.
Untitled Project. You're going to get to see it first on the Brooklyn Cafe.
So get some popcorn ready because we're going to all watch it.
We'll see you midday.
Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.